kiss me harder.
20 years on the same ship, and now he asks me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dick Emery Special.
Yes, dear. Yes. No, I haven't forgotten. Roger and Janet for bridge tonight. Yes, darling. Yes. I may be a trifle late, darling. Oh, hang on a moment. Yes, Miss Hawthorne?
The next applicant for the position of junior salesman is here, sir. He's been waiting for over half an hour and he seems to be getting a little agitated.
Good Lord, will you? Better show him in. There's a good girl.
Very good, sir.
What? Oh, no, that was Miss Hawthorne. On the phone. No, darling, no, not on the phone. On the desk. No, darling. Miss Hawthorne wasn't on the desk. No. Look, darling, I really must go, darling. Sorry to keep you waiting, old man. Do take a chair, will you? What did you say, dear? Mrs. Who's daughter? What, in the greenhouse? Well, they'd better change their milkman then, hadn't they? No, I simply must hang up, sweetheart, because I got somebody in the office, yes. Yes, I'll see you tonight. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, dear. Sorry about that. Trials and tribulations of married life. Yes, that's the picture of the wife there. Yes, well, she's no oil painting, is she? Now, your name, initial? Sounds vaguely Scottish. Now, the first thing I have to say is relax and do a very, very good interview, understand? Now, would you care for a ciggy? Oh, you've given them up, eh? Yes, well, that's a point in your favour. I mean, our firm's very keen on that sort of thing, you know, healthy mind and a healthy body and all that sort of rot. Now, are you particularly keen on sport? Yes, well, finish the telephone first. Yes, now, I tell you what, I'll just sign. We pride ourselves, you see, we pride ourselves on the leisure activities we give to employees. Yes, I see you like squash. Then there's tennis and golf. Have you any particular preference at all? Have you any particular interest? You like weightlifting. Nearly got that block of flats then. Yes, you do very well in our tug of war, you know. Really well indeed. Tell me, what do you think is the sort of the very thing that a sales representative should have? I see. Yes, you don't like the idea of a desk job. Yes, well, I pride myself that I can choose the right man for the right job. And I think you ought to meet your superior right now, Mr. Pringle. Miss Hawthorne, send in Mr. Pringle with you. I think you two will get on admirably. I'll leave you two to get to know one another. Robert and I have got an appointment with Lloyd.
Good afternoon.
I'm from the council. I come about the wrecks.
Oh, at last.
Yes.
Did you hear that, Sybil? It's the man from the council about the wrecks.
That's right. How many do you want?
beg your pardon?
How many rats do you want? I've got all sorts in the van. Come in 3 sizes. Large, very large, or where's the cat gone?
No, I think there's some mistake. We've already got rats here.
Oh, I see. And you need some more. Well, you're in luck. I got a special load of rats at knockdown prices this week. Don't ask where I came from. They fell off the back of a dust cart.
No, we thought you were going to give us something for our rats.
Oh, no. So we don't do trade-ins.
We don't want to buy any. Look, Sybil, you tell him.
Have you got a licence for that, sir?
That's my wife. She's not well.
Not well. She looks as though she's just watched 2 hours of Crossroads on an empty stomach.
Sybil, tell the man about the rats.
Oh, yes, we've got them, you know.
Yes, and we were hoping you'd tell us what to put down for them.
Oh, yes. Well, now, I can help you there. You put £10 down now and pay the rest in monthly installments. But if you fall behind, we have to come and take them away again.
Well, can't you do that now?
Of course I can't, sir. You haven't bought any yet.
But we don't want to buy any.
Well, I'm not giving them away, sir. Okay. This is a slum, isn't it?
Well, yes.
Well, all slums have rats.
Do they?
Yes. No self-respecting hovel should be without its supply of rodent vermin.
But I told you we've already got them. Loads of little rats. We want to get rid of them.
Oh, then I can help you. I know just the thing for getting rid of a load of little rats.
And what's that?
A load of big rats. They eat each other, you see. Why not see a few specimens, sir?
Oh, I see enough of them every time I sweep out.
No samples of our rats, sir. Now, they come in different colours, you see. Now, there's brown, or there's black, or how about our executive pinstripe? I'll tell you what, sir. How about green? Go nicely with your verdigris ceiling.
A pale blue one will look pretty in the bathroom.
What?
She said a
pale blue one will look pretty in the
bathroom. If I were you, sir, I'd get rid of her and buy a hot water bottle. But I need hardly restate, sir, the obvious advantages of rat ownership in this modern consumer age. I mean, you'll find none better on the market, sir. They're all house-trained.
Really?
Oh, all house-trained, yes. They wouldn't dream of doing it anywhere else.
But aren't they dangerous?
No, not if you're trained how to handle them. You know, it's a matter of knowing the procedure, really. I mean, for instance, would you know what to do if a rat took a bite out of your wife's leg?
I'd go and phone for an ambulance.
No, it'd be too late by then.
Too late?
Yes, the rat might be dead by then, you see. No, you have to be quick. You know, I'm not sure about this room, you know.
What do you mean?
Well, you're probably aware rats normally only live in conditions of squalor and filth. I mean, you'll have to clean this up a bit, you know. And this is disgrace. Now, mark my words, a few good, healthy, able-bodied rats running around will tone the place up no end.
I know what you're up to. You're trying to sell off the rats you catch in your job. That's corrupt, that is.
I take it you do not wish to avail yourself of this never-to-be-repeated offer of low-price, top-quality rat stock?
No, I don't.
Well, rats to you! And I know plenty of people who want rats.
Where are you going?
Down the railway station. I'll do a roaring trade in the British Rail buffet. And by the way, if you're taking her to the Chamber of Horrors, keep her moving. They're stock taking.
He's been a good father, he has. Always tried to give us the best of everything. I reckon when he goes, you ought to give him a really great funeral. Masses of flowers, a nice maple coffin, 8 pallbearers and 6 Rolls Royces.
Yeah, that's going a bit steep, isn't it? I mean, I love the old boy as much as you do, but I don't think he'd appreciate us spending all that money. There's no need to go mad with flowers. And an oak coffin is just as good and much cheaper. And surely 4 pallbearers is enough. And the rolls, they're going to cost a fortune. Why not 4 Daimlers?
I hate to say this, but The way things are at the moment, I think we ought to economise. Masses of flowers, yeah, but why not a pine coffin? We only need one pallbearer. We can take the other 3 corners. And why 4 Daimlers? One forward and we all bung in. Yes, Dad?
If you give me my trousers, I'll walk.
Now, there's one most important thing in this business, and that is discretion. I'll give you an example. Last night, I took an order to room 304. So I knocked on the door, no answer. So I entered. I was just about to put the tray on the table when a young lady came out of the bathroom with no clothes on. I put the tray down and walked to the door. As I opened the door, I said, "Your drinks are served, sir." You see, discretion. Now, take that tray to the honeymoon couple in there, and remember, discretion. Discretion, son.
Come in.
Which of you gentlemen take sugar?
Come in. Who is it?
What do you mean, who is it, after you say come in? What other man would be in your boudoir?
Oh, it is you, Napoleon. Hello, darling. Would you like a drop of brandy?
Not tonight, Josephine.
Why are you so late, my love?
I was held up at Waterloo.
What is the matter? Have you lost your wallet?
Alors, you know I always carry my hand in my waistcoat. Well, not always.
Napoleon, you have been away for so long, and now you are here.
Oh, alors, les branches vers What are these men's boots doing in your boudoir?
I don't know.
Don't lie. They are Wellingtons. Made by Dunlop.
Your wife is here, sir.
Show her in, will you?
Good heavens, darling, what happened to you?
Oh, I've had the most terrible experience. I went to the front door thinking it was the milkman. And when I opened the door, this man pushed his way in, kicked me, punched me, and then raped me.
Good heavens, darling, can you describe him?
Well, yes, he was tall, with dark curly hair and blue eyes and wart on the side of his nose.
I say, that's my agent. Any messages?
The music of the sitar introduces our very special guest this evening, the Maharishi of Weybridge.
Thank you very much, thank you. I am delightful to be here. You like the music of the sitar, yes?
Oh, yes. I find it a fascinating sound.
Good, then I think I should start off by telling you that the sitar is usually a very large instrument. But the one I'm bringing with me this evening is very small. What you call a baby sitar. Baby sitar. Just a little Indian joke, you understand?
You made it up yourself.
Oh, yes, out of my head.
You must have been. Now, are you going to play something for us?
No. I can't play the damn thing. No. No. I just brought it along so that I could do the gag about the sitar. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered, eh?
No. I think perhaps we'd like to see some evidence of your time as a fakir. Well, I think most people are intrigued by mystiques.
Oh, you won't get any mistakes from me, I can tell you. No, I just don't make mistakes. Is there anything else you would like to see?
Well, how about a spot of fire eating?
Oh, no. I can't do any fire eating, no. You have to have a flare for that sort of thing. A flare. I just went down. But I tell you what, I will show you something that will astound you. Please, have you got a light on you, please?
Oh, yes, certainly.
Now, this will amaze you because I had the pleasure of doing this on the telly in Delhi. And it shows how one can be impervious to pain. I will show you. Now I will show you something else. My bed of nails. I'll show you. Yeah. Now, you feel these nails. They are very, very sharp. See how sharp?
Yes,
very sharp.
yeah.
Now then, I'm going to place the bed of nails on the floor. And I will astound you even further by lying down on the nails. There. What did you think of that?
Oh, very clever. But aren't the nails supposed to be pointing upwards?
Good God, man, you must be mad. That way I could do myself a mischief.
I think we have got a fake ear.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You have not seen anything yet.
You're so right.
Now, how would you like to see a little snake charming?
Oh, yes,
Little
good.
snake.
I don't know anything about snakes.
Oh, you mean you cannot tell your asp from your cobra? But here we are. Now then. So, in my country, India, we have a population of 50 million people. It used to be 150 million, but that was before the Indian rope trick.
Oh, you don't mean to say that we're actually going to see the fabulous Indian rope trick?
What do you think I am, just a pretty face? I will show you. Come over here. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Here we are.
I'm very sorry, sir. We are full up on top. Ding, ding.
What a terrible accent.
I say, you know, that's absolutely fantastic. Well, come and sit down.
Oh, yes, certainly.
Let us talk about the art of yoga. Tell us something about that.
Now, I am glad you are mentioning that because at the moment I am writing a book on the subject. Yes, and all day long you will see me sitting on the floor with my legs crossed, contemplating my novel. But wait a moment. At the moment I am experimenting whereby I am practicing yogi and I am doing it entirely, utterly stark, naked, in no clothes.
Oh, I see.
No clothes on.
You mean a sort of yogi bear? Just a little English joke, you understand.
A very little one, yes. May I remind you that it is the Maharishi that does the punish, please. Now, before I go, I will demonstrate to you the art of practicing yoga and relaxing under the influence of yoga. Now, first of all, I get into the basic position whereby I can relax doing you. There, and meditate. I'm meditating now, you see.
Well, it looks very uncomfortable.
No. You can do this for a long time. I could have tranced all night.
Yes, well, Maharishi, that's very interesting, yes. And thank you very much for coming along this evening.
Oh, thank you.
Goodbye.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I seem to be incredibly stuck here. Please, could you send somebody to come and help me, please? Take me to an osteopath.
Morning, Percy.
Hello, Frida.
What's the matter, Percy? You're looking a bit vacant.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking.
Yeah?
I mean, we've known each other a long time now, haven't we? Ever since they changed from bars to liquid soap. A long time. And you know, I've just realised something, and I've just realised how I feel about you.
Really?
Yeah. The penny's just dropped. You do know I love you, don't you?
Oh, Percy.
Something the matter?
No, nothing's the matter. You just came out with it rather sudden, that's all.
Oh, let's look at you. Oh, you're all flushed.
I can't help it.
Well, you do love me, though, don't you?
Of course I love you. I suppose it's fate, really.
Yes. Yes, this was bound to happen, wasn't it? I saw the writing on the wall. I know I'm not one for saying much, but how would you like to wash and brush up for me for the rest of your life?
Oh, Percy, if you're asking me to marry you, the answer is yes.
Oh, free.
Hey, not so rough. Now look what you've done. I'll have to adjust my clothing.
Then we can say, if you'll pardon the expression, that we're engaged.
I suppose we can, really.
Come here, my bride-to-be. Let's look at you.
Oh, no, don't. I'm a mess.
Allow me.
Oh, thank you. Hey, it's ever such a funny feeling, this being engaged, isn't it? I wonder what all our friends will say.
But you do love me, don't you? Really love me?
Of course I love you.
Oh, and I love you. And nobody can say that this is a marriage of convenience.
Knowest thou why our sovereign liege King Arthur has summoned us this day, good Sir Lancelot?
I know if not, Sir Percival. Perhaps you can enlighten us, Sir Galahad, being closer to the king than the rest of us.
I just happen to like men of that Excalibur, that's all.
We shall soon know. Here cometh the king.
Good morrow, gentle knights. Sir Percival of Avalon.
Sire.
Sir Lancelot of the Lake.
Sire.
Sir Galahad. But we still lack one of our number. I commanded the presence of Sir Leyland of Longbridge. Where is he?
He approaches even now, sire.
That's right. Go on, take the Michael. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves, you lot. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves wearing foreign imported armour. At least I fly the flag and wear British gear. Good solid stuff, this.
But it all falls to pieces.
Oh, no, it don't.
It all falls to pieces, you know.
Who let you out of your little box, Merlin?
Take care or I shall turn you into a toad.
Yes, he can do it as well, you know. Merlin has great influence with the fairy folk.
Well, if anyone should know, you should.
Quite, Sir Leyland, quite. Now, may we continue? We have called this meeting, noble sirs, to inform you that we are sorely displeased with the current output of knights errantry. It has fallen well below the production forecast.
I find that remark from management provocative, unacceptable, inflammatory, and an insult to the workers.
Nevertheless, Sir Leyland, our share of the dragon-slaying market and the damsels in distress rescuing service have fallen steadily.
16% down on the previous 6 months.
Well, if damsel savings dropped off, it's all down to him, Sir Galahad the Gay.
Oh, thou art rotten. What can thou sayest that?
Oh, really? Well, what about... How many did you save last week, Sir Prancelot? 3 woodcutters, a couple of blacksmiths, and a very peculiar monk.
Can't help it if I'm short-sighted.
A queer collection, forsooth.
My point exactly. He's as bent as a 9-groat note, he is. He's supposed to be the Queen champion, not the other way around.
The point is we are not keeping pace with foreign competition.
Precisely. Now you take the Teutonic Knights.
Oh, I'm fed up with hearing how 5 German knights can slay a dragon in the time it takes 6 of us British ones to give one headache. I mean, look at the tools we've got here. Look at the tools we've got. Look at that. Eh? I mean, how can I stick that up a dragon? Unless, of course, he's lying down and willing.
Well, I'm inclined to agree. Providing proper equipment is, after all, management responsibility.
Whose side are you on?
As financial advisor to His Majesty, I believe the problem can be solved by additional man-hours. We therefore propose to introduce a 70-hour week and a night shift.
A night shift? Don't be so stupid. How can you have a night shift for slaying dragons? Everyone knows the poor dears stop breathing fire after tea time. It wouldn't be ethical.
Ethics don't come into this, and you're getting all the laughs. Last show you're in, I'll tell you. This is union management business. All right, King Arthur, brother, you're talking about overtime rates. For a start-off, for a kick-off, we want parity.
Parity?
Yeah.
I don't quite see
Warlocks.
I beg your pardon?
Warlocks, necromancers and sorcerers. We want the same wages of what they get.
But those are members of my own professional body, highly skilled operators.
Highly skilled? I suppose you think it's a piece of cake sitting up a castle wall wearing 200 weight of armour to save a damson in distress.
A damson?
Yeah, damson.
Don't you mean a damsel? A damson's something you get in a jam.
Well, with me, that's how they usually end up.
That's neither here nor there. It requires years of study to become a master sorcerer like myself.
All right, Merlin, all right, you're bragging away. How about you, then? When Queen Guinevere asked you to let her have a little breeze to dry the clothes on her line. What did you do? You opened your legs, you raised your little hand, and you said, let the Queen have wind. Well, you didn't say it like that. You said, let the Queen have wind. And according to his nibs, he was up all night thumping her on the back.
Knights of the Round Table, I pray thee, hear me out. I have devised an incentive scheme whereby you will all receive many material benefits.
A management ploy, lads. Don't get sucketh in.
It will compensate for the extra workload.
I knew that was going. Blimey, that's an extra workload if ever there was one.
Ah, 3 ladies in waiting.
Yeah, they won't have to wait long as fly hunting you back there.
I accept your offer, sire.
Me too, sire.
I personally remain unconvinced. I'm convinced.
Come, gentlemen, let us leave this troublemaker.
Now, wait a minute, we've got a lovely dispute going here. You're traitors to your class, you are. You're a load of dirty knights. And you. Hello. Merlin's left his wand. Yeah. I could start a new trend with this and have the unions running the country. I wonder if it'll work for me. All right, Wand, obey me in everything I say. I want a gold-encrusted goblet filled with wine. Cole, stone me!
Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say good night.
good night. And I hope you've enjoyed the show. And I hope I see you all again very soon. Cheers.